Hi there, Jessica Case here with the Usborne Bookcase. I really appreciate you joining me today. We are going to look inside our Look Inside series for 3 and up. We're going to start off with space. Love learning about space. It's got information in here about blasting off into space and the moon and space stations and stars and questions about space. Really love that this book series has flaps. So you can lift the flap here, and it's got a flap in this book. And then it shows you further inside what an astronaut's spacesuit looks like as he's out collecting moon rocks. It's got information about the sun and stars, and you can lift flaps to see what it is that the sun provides for us as living things, and the rest of its purpose. Okay, and then stargazing and kind of a little history of stargazing, which is very fun, and some space questions. And again, there's flaps throughout the book, over 70 flaps to lift. Next up is Look Inside a Castle. I adore this one because you have little characters in the front, Lord Robert and Lady Margaret, and then you've got a couple other characters there, but you're going to make your way through the book and learn what it's like to live in a castle and what it's like to become a knight, looking at the castle walls, looking at the jousting tournaments, and I love these flaps. So it just overlays your picture, and then you can see what's happening as they move along so they get closer together. And it talks, like I said, about becoming a knight and what all that entails. So many flaps on this. And then when the castle is under siege, what happens there? So it is a great book about medieval castles. Okay, next up, Look Inside the Jungle. Animal lovers everywhere. This is a great story. Book with some nonfiction information. So you've got, I love that you turn it vertical to see this one, and it's got flaps, and then you can turn it back horizontal. It's going to talk about up in the trees and the different levels of the jungle. And then you're going to get down on the ground with the creepy crawlies, and you've got some fold outs and cutouts right here. And then as we're going along, this is phenomenal. It shows you all of it together so you can see the full layer of the jungle or the rainforest. Really wonderful book for kiddos who are interested in animals and plants alike. Okay, next up, Look Inside construction sites. Perfect if you have someone that loves skyscrapers or bridges or building things, or all of the vehicles and the tools that it takes to build something on a construction site. So you've got starting off, they're going to be building a house here. And here again, we turn vertical. This is building high buildings. Look at that. Isn't that so fun? I love that. So it's going to show them the inside of how they make a skyscraper come to life, basically. Talking about super machines, all of your cranes and bulldozers and dump trucks and backhoes, how we construct roads and tunnels. Super intriguing to figure out, right? Where did that subway come from? Or how does that train, function underground? And then, of course, if we have to demolish a building, so we do have flaps. What does that look like when we have to demolish a building? Love this about construction machines and everything that it entails to build or demolish. Great fun. Okay, and last but not least, Look Inside Your Body is a fantastic book about all the parts of the body and how they kind of join together or work together. It's a great introduction for little people asking questions about all of their body parts and how things function. And so you can see here we've got a little guy, and then we just are going to open the flap to see what's inside. And so it shows your muscles And we've got a flap and a flap again. And then it shows your skeleton. And just wait, there's more. It shows when you flip the skeleton open, you can see the organs that are underneath. I think that's so fun because kids are like, they just love it and they want to know what's going on with my body, right? So here it talks about how we stay alive, right? We breathe and we've got our circulatory system. It's going to talk about your brain. And so you've got flaps, one big flap here with your brain and all the parts and what it does. More about your 5 senses, growing and healing, and how maybe a few more body facts right here. Really, really love this Look Inside Your Body. Like I said, a great introduction for little people. Look Inside series is recommended for 3 and up. It's a nice hardback book with sturdy cardboard or cardstock pages with lots of flaps. 70 to 100 flaps per book. Thank you for joining me. I hope you get to take a look inside soon.